Ever get that feeling? Like you think you've got things figured out, you're on a roll, and then suddenly...
Everything changes.
Yeah, exactly. And it leaves you wondering, can we really predict anything at all? Well, that's where we're digging into today. How to navigate those unexpected market turns. Those moments when it feels like the ground is shifting under our feet.
Because it does, and more often than we'd like, right?
Right. So get this. I came across this quote from Job, and it just hit me. It says, "Never underestimate how far a market move can go, especially when you are positioned on the wrong side."
Ooh, that's a good one.
Right. So let's break it down. What does it actually mean to be on the wrong side of a market move in, like, practical terms? I mean, we've all been there, haven't we?
Oh, absolutely. We've all been there. It's like, you know that feeling when you bet on the wrong horse?
Oh.
Only in this case, the stakes are a little bit higher.
Way higher.
Exactly. So being on the wrong side essentially means we've made a decision. Could be to buy, sell, invest, you name it. And then the market takes this unexpected turn that ends up working against us.
Oof. Don't like that.
No, nobody does. Nobody does. Okay, so picture this. You decide, hey, I'm going to open a lemonade stand.
Classic.
Classic, right. Because, come on, who doesn't love lemonade? It's a sure thing. But then, out of nowhere, plot twist, the price of lemons goes through the roof. Suddenly, your refreshing summer money-making venture, not so profitable anymore.
That's brutal.
It is. And that's being on the wrong side of a market move. And the thing is, this doesn't just happen with lemonade stands, right? It's in every aspect of life.
Oh, yeah. Investments, relationships, everything.
Everything.
It's like a universal truth. So, okay, this is what I want to know. How do we avoid those situations? How do we not be the lemonade stand owner with the overpriced lemons?
Okay, so if I had a crystal ball that could accurately predict the future...
Sign me up.
Right? Unfortunately, I don't. Nobody does. But the beauty of this quote is it's not really about, seeing into the future. It's more about being ready for anything, for the unpredictable.
Okay, I like that. Being prepared, not just predicting.
Exactly. And so how do we do that? Well, one way is diversification. That's like Finance 101.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Exactly. Yeah. And it makes sense, right? Because if one of your baskets, metaphorically speaking, happens to, fall or break, you've still got other baskets with some eggs in them.
It's like a safety net.
Exactly. So in the investment world, that could look like having a mix of stocks, bonds, real estate, instead of like going all in on one company or industry. Or in life, that might mean having different skills and interests, because then you're adaptable. You can pivot if your career path takes an unexpected turn.
So it's like having a backup plan, but for, well, everything.
For everything, yeah. And speaking of backup plans, that's where risk management comes in. Like, what if, despite our best efforts...
Things go wrong?
Things go wrong, exactly. Having some sort of exit strategy, even if it's just a mental one, even if you never have to use it, it can help us make calmer, more rational decisions when things get stressful.
Keep a cool head. Okay, that makes sense. So we've got diversification, we've got a plan B. What else?
And last but definitely not least, and this one might seem obvious, but it's crucial. Stay informed.
Stay up to date. Okay.
Right. Now, I'm not saying we need to become like financial news junkies.
Living on Twitter, refreshing constantly.
Yeah, glued to the ticker tape, totally. But staying curious, being open to new information, even just like generally aware of the broader trends in areas that are relevant to us.
Yeah.
That's how we spot potential shifts. And then we can adjust our own approach as needed. We're not just reacting to every little thing. We're more proactive.
We're thinking ahead.
Exactly.
I like it. This is actually making me realize, it sounds kind of maybe a little counterintuitive.
Yeah.
But we actually have a lot more control than we think we do, even when it feels like the world is unpredictable.
Absolutely. We can't control the market, but we can control how we react to it.
We choose how we respond. It's empowering.
It is.
This whole idea, it's making me think about how this applies to so much more than just the stock market. Like we were saying, relationships, career choices, even our own personal beliefs, those are all subject to change. They're not static. So knowing that things can shift unexpectedly, how does that change our approach to those big life decisions? Something to think about, something to ponder maybe after this deep dive?
I like that. Yeah, let that marinate.